Hello students, we will continue the chapter The Necklace, page number 30. One Sunday, as she was walking in the Camps Elsley, suddenly she saw Madame Forestier, still young, still beautiful, still charming. Madame Loisel felt emotional. Should she speak to her? Yes, of course, and now that she had paid, she would tell her all. Why not? She went up to her and said, "Good morning, Jenny." The other, astonished to be addressed so familiarly by this common woman, did not recognize her. She stammered, "But, madam, I don't know. You must have made a mistake." "No, I am Mathilde Loisel." Her friend uttered a cry. "Oh, my poor Mathilde, how you have changed!" "Yes, I had had some hard times since I last saw you, and many miseries, and all because of you." "Me? How can that be? You remember the diamond necklace that you lent me to wear to the ministry party?" "Yes, well, I lost it." "What do you mean? You brought it back?" "I brought you back another exactly like it, and it has taken us 10 years to pay for it. It wasn't easy for us. We had very little, but at last it is over, and I am very glad." Madame Forestier was stunned. "You say that you bought a diamond necklace to replace mine?" "Yes, you didn't notice then. They were very similar." And she smiled with proud and innocent pleasure. Madame Forestier, deeply moved, and took both her hands. "Oh, my poor Mathilde, mine was an imitation. It was worth 500 francs at most." Now I will explain the chapter one by one. So one day Mathilde was relieving herself of the stress of week and enjoying a walk along the Camps Elsley, when she suddenly saw a lady walking with a child. The young, pretty, and attractive lady was Miss Forestier. So Mathilde was roaming along the garden and she saw that Miss Forestier was walking with a child. So she thought she should talk to her or not. She decided that she had given her the necklace back and paid back all debts. There was no reason for her not to talk to her. So finally, Loisel decided that she should talk to Mrs. Forestier because now she had given her the necklace back and paid all her debts. So there was no reason for her not to talk to her. Mrs. Loisel went to her and said, "Good morning, Jenny." So she went to Mrs. Forestier and she waved her good morning. But Mrs. Forestier was confused as she could not recognize the person but thought that she was familiar because only her close friends used to call her by that name. So Mrs. Forestier, she was very much confused that how this woman knows my name. She told her that she might have got the wrong person and that she might be looking for someone else because Mrs. Forestier could not recognize Mrs. Loisier. So she said that you had come to a wrong person, that she might be looking for someone else. But Mrs. Loisel introduced herself to her old friend, and Forestier was shocked to see her in such a poor and changed condition. So Mrs. Loisel told her that yes, I have some hard days since I saw you, and some miserable ones, and all this happened because of you. And Miss Frostier was very much surprised that why Loisel is blaming her for her condition. So she asked her, because of me, how is that possible? So Mrs. Loisel told her the necklace story. She told her that you recall the diamond necklace that you have loaned me to wear in the minister's party. So she told her that, do you remember the diamond necklace which you has given me for the minister's party? So Mrs. Royster remembered and she said, yes, very well. I lost it, said Mrs. Loisel. After hearing this, Mrs. Frostier was very much surprised and she said, how is that possible? You have returned it to me. So Loisel said, I return another to you, exactly the same, and it has taken me 10 years to pay for it because we had very less money. So it took us 10 years for all the struggle and sacrifices we made to pay for the necklace. But it is all finished now, and I am decently content. I am satisfied. Mrs. Frostier stopped short. She said, you say that you have bought a diamond necklace to replace mine. She was really shocked after listening to Loisel's story, and she said, you brought a new necklace just to replace my necklace. So Loisel said, yes, you did not notice it then. They were just same. And she smiled with proud and simple joy. Mrs. Frostier was touched and took both her hands, and she replied, oh, my poor Mathilde, mine were fake necklace, and that it was not worth more than 500 francs. She was very much touched, and she took both her hands, and she said that my necklace was not the original necklace, it was fake, and that it was not worth more than 500 francs. Thank you.